G'day, Glenn Morris here from the Smart Energy Lab. I'm here today with my friend Chun from EPCube. Now, Chun I've known for quite some time, and he's a very clever guy, both technically but also with his hands. Some of the things you've made, Chun. But Chun, now you're working with EPCube.
Yes.
You're going to tell me a bit about this product and what they do?
100% I can do that for you, not a problem. So, my name's Chun. So, EPCube is our new modular battery. So, we have both a single phase and a three-phase version. The single phase going up to 7.6 kilowatts and the three-phase going up to 12. Each modular battery is 5 kilowatt hours, and you can stack them. For the single phase, it goes up to 30 kilowatt hours, so it's a 6-stack. And our three-phase can go up to 8 units, which is 40 kilowatt hours.
Right. And the form factor, is the three-phase similar looking, similar size?
Everything, yeah. So the three-phase and the single phase, they use the same modular battery, so you can just have one SKU. All that put into a warehouse, you don't have to confuse them. Only the inverters are different. Even the bases are the same, so you don't have to really be too concerned over that.
Now, because we're past 1st of May and there's a different structure to the rebate for Cheaper Home Batteries program, the magic number is somewhere around 14 kilowatt hours. Can you do a system that size?
You can. So the best part about being a modular battery is that you can choose and pick how many modules you would want to fit your home and usage. So for example, right now you want to go up to 15 kilowatts for a single phase? Sure, not a problem. Put 3 modules in, put the single phase battery on. Perfectly fine, not an issue at all.
Right. Now, for those who don't know EPCube, can you tell us a bit about the company?
Yeah, so EPCube is a subsidiary of Canadian Solar. Yep. So in that sense, we're our own company, we're our own entity, we have our own ABN, and the creation of the battery itself has all come from Eternal Planet itself, which is our company, Eternal Planet, which is the EP in EPCube.
Yes.
And so maybe I'll just give you a brief understanding of the name as well. So EPCube is mainly EP, which is our name, Eternal Planet, and Cube is because of the form factor. So if it's the batteries right behind you, as you can see, they look at more of a curved cube, less sort of like a rectangular box.
Yeah, look, frankly, I think it's a very beautiful design. It's very anthropomorphic. You just want to hug it.
It is, yes, it is.
Yeah. So, is it metal?
Yes, it is metal. And so this is something that we're very proud of. The design of the EPCube in itself is that it's metal, and the look of it, the feel of it is very smooth. It's a metallic cover. And again, these curvatures, the curves of the battery itself is something that we're very proud of. And not many batteries, if not, I don't think any batteries are doing that much of a curve as well. So the design is something that we're very proud of, and we're very happy to bring into the Australian market as well.
So it's a hybrid inverter. It does backup, I presume.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. What's sort of the backup power?
So for the single phase, it has a partial home backup. So it has, you don't need a separate gateway for that.
Yep.
For the three-phase version, you do need a smart gateway if you do want to have a full home backup. If not, you can use it without the gateway as well. You just don't have the backup functionality for the three-phase version.
All right, so single phase built-in backup. Yep. Three-phase requires a gateway.
Yes.
Basically another box on the wall with some contactors in it.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yes. So we actually have it displayed as well onto your right. There's the gateway and the three-phase version there as well.
Now, I see that you're keen on washing your battery.
Oh yeah,
what's
if you
this
ever want
about?
to. You know, so we like the design of the battery, right? So we want to keep things clean. We want to keep things, very nice and shiny. But also, being from Melbourne myself, we always say, there won't be a problem. Like flooding will never happen. And then what happens 3-4 years ago, the torrential rains, everyone's now scrambling about, my home's flooded. What do we do? So our batteries are actually up to IP67 rated.
Wow.
Inverters IP65 because of exposed connections. So very fair enough. It's
so you can go up to here in this unit, but up to
you can.
Here in this unit.
Exactly right. So
Wow.
there's water going up to there.
I'm swooned.
If you ever want to install a battery in your swimming pool, wouldn't advise it, but you can. And it's perfectly fine as well. Once it's submerged in water like this, for example, and you let it dry out, you turn it on, warranty will still be on it, the system will still work, not a problem at all.
Now, I have seen other batteries that are IP68, but it's only a fully integrated thing,
Yes.
not modular.
Yes.
So each module is IP68, even when they're connected together?
IP67, the modules.
67, sorry.
Yeah, IP67, but the modules, yes, the battery modules itself, singularly, each of them are IP67 rated.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, that's really unique.
Yes, it is.
And there's more and more flooding happening, so thanks to climate change.
Exactly. Well, fingers crossed it doesn't happen again, but if it does, you're fully covered. Helps you to get that kind of covered yourself, that kind of safety covered.
Now, have you got the three-phase unit here?
We do actually, so it's over to your right if you want to move
check it
towards
out.
there.
So there's something different about this. It's got a little plinth at the bottom there.
Yes, very sharp eye. Yes. So this is our three-phase system in a double stack. So this is an example. If you want your three-phase to go up to 40 kilowatt hours,
yes,
you can do a double stack instead of going all the way to the top. So what this double stack kind of does is that it allows you to kind of customize how you want to do your installations if you're doing up to a 40 kilowatt hour system or 8 units in that sense. This long base is basically just a series connection for the batteries.
So the cables are in the base?
The cables are in the base, no hard wiring needed.
Right.
EPQ in any configuration that you have, you don't have to hardwire the system at all. Everything is all inbuilt. You just play Legos, stack, and screw it on the wall, and that's all you have to do.
I've got a tagline for you. Leave your crimpers at home.
That is very true, very true. Leave your crimpers at home. Besides the cabling ones, but
sure, you got the AC connections.
AC cablings, but battery-wise, yes, leave your crimpers. I gotta copy that. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that home.
So, 40 kilowatt hours. Is this 40?
This is 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the inverter itself.
Yeah. Wow. It looks like a home appliance. Well, it is a home appliance, but I'm expecting to open it and get ice out or something. Yeah.
I mean, maybe we could do that the next time.
Yeah.
So, one thing to note, this is the cover as well, and I think this is it's a very nice touch to it because the batteries in itself has the exposed connections at the top.
Yep.
We also go to the lengths of, besides having it level, to also provide this
so
cover.
the tops look the same.
Exactly.
The aesthetics. You got
exactly.
it.
And this cover, even though it's empty, but it helps to preserve that IP67 rating of the system overall. And this comes with it as well. So if you have that long base, this comes with it as well. And you don't have to worry about what do I do with the last battery on top. This comes with that.
Now, tell me a bit about the PV. So number of MPPTs?
So for a three-phase, we have up to 4 MPPTs at the moment.
On the 15 kilowatt?
On the 12 kilowatt
12,
inverter.
sorry.
Yes, sorry.
So at the moment you go single phase to 7.6, but soon you'll release a 10.
Yes.
And the three phase up to 12.
12 with 4 MPPTs. So just to give, I guess, between you and me.
Yes.
So the single phase, don't tell anyone. So single phase is going up 7.6 to MPPTs. It's going to be upgraded end of the year, hopefully, to 4 MPPTs, 10 kilowatts for the single phase. Three phase, right now it's a 12 kilowatt with 4 MPPTs. We want to up this three phase to a 20 kilowatt system, but still holding up to 40 kilowatt hours. Everything will still be the same. So no change on the design, just that the AC power size is just going up to suit, well, the current market needs as well.
Right. Now, there's another box on the wall. What's this?
This is the smart gateway. Actually, before we go on, can I show you something really quickly?
Yeah.
So on the side, if we come by, so these plastic coverings actually can be removed. And I want to show this because I am not sure if other battery manufacturers do this, but these are very intuitive handles that come with the battery itself. So if you ever need to carry the battery, it is 42 kilos. Inverter is about 37. These are very intuitive handles right out the box. And you can it's metal as well, so you know they're sturdy. Not a problem at all to if you need to ever to put it on or to take it off again, it's all on there. You don't have to worry. And then these little plastic things just go on, snap it in, done.
I like it. It's very installer friendly.
Very installer friendly. Very, very, very easy to just chuck it on and not have to think about it. So we'll move on to the smart gateway. And I'll open this for you. So this is a smart gateway, fairly simple, but it does what it needs to do. So if you ever want to have a full home backup with the three-phase system, you can install the smart gateway. It supports 2 inverters, so if you ever need to parallel your home system, if you have a big home, you can. Have your backup load circuits here, the grid and the bypass circuits here as well. Everything is openable and fully customizable in that sense, so you don't have to worry about, it's so fully sealed or anything like that. If you need to do any sort of connections at the back, if anything blows, you can just remove these 6 screws, access the back to fix whatever you need, close it back, that's all you have to do.
Now, a technical thing, I presume this is a European model. It's got a 4-pole breaker.
Yes.
So it will be a 3-pole for Australia.
Yes, it will, yes.
And there'll be a single-phase version, or you don't have a single-phase?
No single-phase version because that was inbuilt.
Oh,
Three-phase, only the three-phase that comes out is that. And you're definitely right, this is a EU version because it's designed for that. But the Australian version to be three-phase. Knowledge on what these individual circuits do. The schematic diagram is there for you to kind of understand that as well.
Right, cool. So with a three-phase unit with the gateway unit, you can also connect other inverters. It's got inverter 1, inverter 2?
Yes, so you can parallel the system. Well, there is a lot of uses to this. So one of the uses as well, besides parallel, having 2 units together on one home,
Yep.
you can always, if you have already a system installed, a 3-phase system installed, solar system installed, and you don't want to pull that out, you want to put a 3-phase battery on, you can just put this gateway on, put inverter 1 to your...
So retrofit.
Exactly. But with the benefit of also adding more panels on the EP Cube itself.
Right. Yeah. So you've got an existing solar, but you want storage and more solar. So EP Cube and existing solar.
Exactly.
I got it.
And it allows you to expand it. Let's say if you don't want any more right now, but you want in the future, you can always just attach the PV onto the EP Cube. Not a problem.
And it's the same beautiful styling as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same beautiful styling, same color, same look. So it blends in perfectly well with the system in itself.
Now it says parallel up to 200 kilowatt hours. Wow.
Yeah. So you have the ability to do that, but usually 2 inverters is kind of what we're looking for.
Right. Yes.
Because the second inverter is, you can have a separate second retrofitting inverter that can go up to that as well.
Yeah.
But the circuit breakers allow to that, but itself it only parallels up to 2 inverters.
I imagine this is aimed at the residential market. So
Bigger
how many
resident-
people need 200 kilowatt hours?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
If you want to go up to that high, probably like a small commercial, or you have a really big home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfectly fine as well.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, Chun.
No worries. Thank you so much for your time.
Cool. Well, I'm here with Susanne. She's the Chief Commercial Officer for EP Cube. So what brought you to Australia?
It's going to be our next market, which we want to enter. We have started the business in United States, Japan, Europe, quite successful in Italy, in Germany right now. Japan is going to be a really success story. And now Australia is our next market. This is where we want to be now, and this is why we're here.
I can see why countries like Japan and Italy would love the aesthetic of the EP Cube. It is such an attractive design.
It is.
And Australians love design too.
That's true. This is what I learned.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is what I hear. So Australia is now on our roadmap and on our list because we need to be in the market with the right product at the right time.
Yeah.
So Australia is a market which now sets fully on renewables again. But you have to have the right product. We have the 3-phase product now. We have our single-phase product. We are launching our next generation of the single-phase product quite soon. So we believe it's the right product for a perfect market. And this is why we're here right now. And the design, I mean, we have won a few awards in Japan, in Germany.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Red Dot Award and
The Red Dot Award?
Yes.
Wow.
Which is quite famous
Yeah, I
in
know
Germany.
it. Yeah.
So because it looks really nice.
Yeah.
And the design, I mean, people put it into their house or in the garage or next door. They want to have it nice, but not only the design helps, it's simply a very slim product. It's not that heavy, so it can be carried by the installer. So it makes it very easy for the installer to install. And this is why we think it's a really good product.
And the flexibility, the fact that you can do like 1 tall stack or 2 parallel quite low. Yeah.
So one of the benefits is, of course, the design, that it's slim.
Yep.
But what drives basically the success? The installer needs to be happy with the product, that he can install it very quickly. If it's cumbersome for him, he will probably not follow up. So the product is designed in a way that it can serve the homeowners the best, because you can basically stack as much as you want according to your needs. You can start with 5, you can go to 20, 40 kilowatts even if you need it. Then the installer can carry each of the modules. So it's a one-man job. He doesn't need 2. And then it's very quick in the design, in the installation. So in Germany we have a kind of a little competition going on, saying you can do it below 30 minutes.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. So
I could probably one up on that. I reckon I could do it blindfolded in less than 30 minutes.
You're welcome. Try.
Because it's literally plug and play. I mean, there's no cables, right? So if I can feel where the base unit is, and
A little cables we need, but okay.
Okay. Well, you've got to plug in the solar and the AC, but I mean, assembling the unit behind us, is children's
and
play.
commissioning with
Yeah.
the app. That's all part
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for you, and I love the
Thank
product.
you.
So
Thank you very much. It
you
was a
soon.
pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It was a nice chat with Chun and Susanne at the Smart Energy Council's Expo. I'm excited to see this land. EPCube is expected to be available in Q3 this year. I'll be covering it in more detail soon, so stay tuned. Check it.